Hey, YouTube, what's up? This is Fragments of Memory, aka your friendly neighborhood armchair philosopher. I just got off work and I'm kind of heading on out. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is what I believe. One of the things is I believe in the sovereignty of God and the brotherhood of man. Yet I also believe that man is tribal, that people are in different groups due to geography, due to language, due to culture, due to circumstance, whatever the case might be. So, even though there's only one human being, the blood that runs in my veins runs in the so-called white man's veins, runs in the so-called Asian man's veins, runs in the so-called Jewish man's veins, whatever the case might be. People are people. However, people do divide themselves up into groups, cliques, whatever the case might be, based on nationality, skin color, the whole shebangity bang. Anyway, but that's my belief ultimately, is that I believe in the sovereignty of God. I believe in the Creator. I believe in providence. I believe in the all in all. The one who created the heavens and the earth and who did not fatigue in doing them. I also believe that there's going to be a judgment day. One of these days, we will all be judged. I know that's not a popular sentiment in the so-called black sector, but I do believe that one day we're going to be judged for what we do. There's going to be some comeuppance that we will receive after we die. So I believe in eternal, or shall I say, I believe in reward and punishment after we die. Now, hello, how you doing? Making a video here. But, so, does this mean that I say man has a bad, what's the word I'm looking for? Do I believe that this gives man the license to kind of slack off or be complacent? No. We need to be active. We need to use our powers of reasoning and action and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, there's going to be a day of comeuppance. So we need to be careful what we do and say here and now. What else? I believe that ultimately, only God can determine whether a person is truly good or truly bad. We can only judge people by their actions. We can't even judge the intent of the action or the motive of the action. We can only ultimately judge the action. We can suppose, we can guess, but ultimately, we don't know. Sometimes we don't even understand ourselves. And again, I always love to draw on, I believe that ultimately people see things from their perspective. So I'm reminded of that saying that Ray Hagins used to say to his congregation, if you're familiar with the African Village Center. He drew a circle and he said, this circle represents everything I know and everything I think I know. And of course, that's it. That's all you get, is everything I know and everything I think I know is contained in that circle. And the best thing you can do is try to make the circle bigger every single day that you draw breath into your body. That's my belief. I believe that there's good and bad in everyone. There's no such thing as a 100% good person or a 100% bad person. Just what person is good for me and what person isn't. And ultimately, that's what it's all about. What else do I believe? I believe that you never really stop learning. You're going to be a student until the day you draw your last breath. For we don't know everything. The only one that knows everything is the Almighty God. After that, we don't know everything. And I have had a few paradigm shifts in my lifetime. Just when you thought you knew something, boom, something else comes along to either negate that or question it or challenge it. So neither here nor there. But that is what I believe ultimately. I believe in doing an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. I believe in not making trouble when you don't need to. I believe that strength is found in the quiet and not in the loud. Sometimes I think people want fanfare in a dog and pony show than actual real things. We just want the appearance of good and not actual good at times. Well, that's just my 2 cents at this point. I'm just meandering about, but that's just some things I'm kind of throwing out there. Well, peace. And you got to ask yourself, what do you believe?